Hi, friends. Hello, hello. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Tuesday. Weird, right? It's Tuesday, but not weird for those of us who are InkyStamper fans because where else are we going to be on Tuesday at 7:30 Central Daylight Time, 8:30 Eastern? Of course, we're going to be on the InkyStamper channel. But tonight, we're on the Card Chaos channel, my channel, Artemis Made One. Thank you so much for joining me. For those of you who were expecting Card Chaos yesterday, raise your hand. Yeah, me too. Me too. I am so terribly sorry that I had to cancel Chaos because of actual chaos. We yet again had tornadoes touch down in my area. I'm telling you, friends, I'm over it. I'm over it. I don't know what is going on. I know, right, Angie? Hand raised. Me too. I cannot. Oh, you had me muted, Tara. That's so funny. I think my husband wishes sometimes he could do the same. But anyway, so we did have tornadoes in the area, and once again we lost power. I was fingers crossed. I was so hoping that I'd be able to come home and the power would be back on. Everything would be fine after work. No luck. We did not get time to move. I know, but I have my craft room. I can't leave my craft room behind. But we had power out until about 4 o'clock this morning. But considering the last time the power was out, we went 5 days. 5 days. I didn't do so well with 5 days. Thankfully, I had my dear friend Jen Gross with me, and she kept me sane, and she kept my supplies powered up thanks to her power banks, and she taught me a few tips and tricks for surviving off the wild. Not really. We used Amazon. So I guess that's the wilds of first world problems. I ordered Amazon and got some power bricks and some lanterns. So this time at least we did have some preparation and it was a little bit better. But here's the funny thing. Of course, my husband and I have been a little too nervous to fill our fridge ever since the 5-day outage. So we finally, like this past week, just a couple of days ago, went all out grocery shopping, completely filled the fridge. Literally the next day the power goes out. I'm like, it's my fault. It's my fault. I filled the fridge. I tempted the chaos gods. My fault. So anyway, yes, we do probably need a backup generator. And thank you. I am safe, thankfully. We were okay in this area, so it was good. And really, because it was just pitch black and the two of us were just sitting here with our cats and our dog, I ended up going to sleep really early. I did. I kind of had to sleep sitting up, but I fell asleep and yeah, we were good. I woke up, actually slept late. So it wasn't so bad. It was not so bad. But anyway, so I do apologize for those who were expecting chaos yesterday. We got chaos, just not the right kind. So hopefully everything will be back to normal next week and we will have chaos as scheduled. Now, some of you did go ahead and create your chaos cards. I haven't looked at them yet because I saw that there were some things going into the albums, but I have not looked at them yet because I want to show them live tonight. So Chelsea, InkyStamper, was generous enough to offer her time slot because she is on a very, very well-deserved birthday vacation. She is out in the wilds of Arizona. I don't think it's the wilds, but she's cuddling up to some cacti out there and having some much deserved birthday freedom from all of responsibilities. She's just having a good time. So I think she very much definitely deserves that. And no, Angie, I try to schedule chaos and maybe that's the problem. I really shouldn't be trying to schedule it. So as many of you know, Chelsea is a dear friend of mine and I am very happy for her that she took this impromptu break and that she then let me fill in for her and share her stuff on her normal live time. We always try to be considerate of each other and of in the crafty community and those of us who go live and make content and stuff like that. We try to not overlap each other, at least not too much. I know there's only so many hours in a day, but we do our best not to overlap. So it's very generous of her to let me fill in her time slot tonight. So for those of you who are new here from the InkyStamper channel, I'm sure you've seen me over there sharing her links and hopefully making you laugh maybe now and then with a silly little pun. But if you're here for the first time, welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. If you are returning and if you especially came from Chaos yesterday, thank you for coming. I appreciate you being here. And thank you to my moderators for rolling with the punches. You definitely, you do. I've got the best friends. So, all right, friends. Now, for those of you who were going to do chaos yesterday, and like I started to say, some of you, I did see that you had posted some cards. The theme for yesterday's chaos was no stamping. So Card Chaos, if anybody here doesn't know what it is, real quick, it's a 15-minute challenge where we try to make a card in 15 or a paper project in 15 minutes based on a theme. So this week's theme was no stamping. And so the idea was, could we make a 15-minute card with very little prep, just pulling out our supplies and then getting going. And my original guest was going to be another dear friend, Joyce from BoQ Creations, but we switched gears a little bit. Joyce has some personal things happening, and so my other dear friend, Gloria Davis, was going to join me instead. But again, all my friends are very good at rolling with the punches, so thank you to Joyce, thank you to Gloria, thank you to Chelsea, thank you to all of you. Okay. That's 6 minutes of me saying thank you and I'm sorry. So we're good with that, right? Like we can move on now. All right. So we are going to go ahead and move on to InkyStamper goodness. I am excited to play with some of my many supplies that I have from InkyStamper. You know, while I was thinking about what to make tonight, because I literally was planning this as I do in the last hour or so, I started going through. I'm like, okay, I got this from Chelsea. I bought this from Chelsea. I bought this from Chelsea. I bought this because of Chelsea. I'm like, okay, she's got some sway, y'all. Like she's good. She's good. But she has such quality stuff. How can you help it? If you have not seen her store before, I did link it in the description box. Please check it out. Also, shout out to her brand new online store. It's fantastic. It's super cute and it's a really great website for functionality and everything. It's fantastic. So check it out if you have not. I do, Jen. I got the power. We got the power. So also one other thing that Chelsea is responsible for, in case you weren't aware, she is the originator of the Chaos Cone for the Chaos Zone. This is something that we got on vacation last year, a vacation that's coming up again, which was Craft Roulette Live. So speaking of Craft Roulette, the next thing, she is an influencer, Angie. I completely agree. So for this week, I was trying to think of what to do, and I figured, you know what? I also still need to make my Craft Roulette cards. So why don't we do that at the same time? So we're going to be doing all kinds of things. I'm going to be showing everybody's Card Chaos cards from yesterday that I didn't get to make, but I got to see. Thank you, Laura. Hi. I am going to be using InkyStamper products in a way that doing something I'm not very good at. So bear with me. I'll explain that in a minute. I'm going to be using brand new supplies that I'm very excited about, again, from InkyStamper that I've not played with yet. Jen will be very happy to see me playing with these. She'll know why. And then I'm also, what else? There was something else. There was, prizes. We have prizes. There's prizes, friends. I'm gonna keep that under wraps for a little bit, but just stick around. You're going to see some fun prizes. But I will tell you, if you drop #Inky in the chat, you will be registered for the prize. So, all right, let's go ahead and drop it down. And again, one more time, if you wanted to do a chaos card and share it in the album, feel free. I will, at the end of this live, I will share it like I normally do. And I love seeing your cards. So I'll be happy to share that. And if you make something else that isn't, Card Chaos related, and you just want to share your project while I'm crafting, feel free to just post it on the main page of the Facebook group and I can show it there too. So, okay, let's get going. All right, I'm gonna drop this down. My camera is super shaky today. I'm so sorry. I hope I'm not getting anybody seasick over here. Maybe myself. I might get a little seasick. All right, here we go. All right. Look at that. That's a spread, right? That is a spread. I'm very proud of this spread. This is an InkyStamper explosion spread. Now, all right, so tonight I am going to be playing with a relatively newer stamp set, one of the newer ones in the collection, the squirrel. He's so cute. Look at those little twofers. It just cracks me up. So I'm going to be, thank you, Heidi. I appreciate that. So I'm going to be playing with the squirrel. I'm also going to be playing with the Frameworks 2 die set. Now, for those of you who know me and have been around a while, I love an ATC. And when Chelsea first told me that she was going to be coming out with these, I was over the moon. I love the idea of having dies that are made specifically ATC size, which for those who don't know, ATC are artist trading cards. They are traditionally 2.5 by 3.5, like playing card size. And that's what these do. These are the perfect size for ATCs. They're fantastic. She's got several die sets because there's the Frameworks 1 set and then there's the Essentials set. All of those work well with ATCs. The Essentials also works well. Actually, all of these can be used on full-size cards too, but they're fabulous for ATCs. Now, since I'm making my Craft Roulette card tonight, I almost made an ATC, but since it's a Craft Roulette card, for those who have already done their Craft Roulette cards tonight, we have a bookbinding card project in Roadside Market colors with, help me out, friends, with what's the rest of it? Deputy Heidi, I'm forgetting. Oh, you're ordering these. Yay, Donna. Hi, friend. Hi, Donna. Oh, it was so great seeing you recently, and I can't wait to see you soon again. It's going to be so much fun. For those of you who are coming to Craft Roulette Live, make sure you go visit Purple Pinky Promise, where it's just 15 minutes away. Oh, grid. Yes, grid. Thank you. It's literally in front of me, and I totally forgot. Grid and plants. Plants. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're good. I almost panicked for a second. All right, so this paper pad, now granted, the 6x6 I got from Chelsea, but now Doodlebug has changed their design, and correct me if I'm mistaken, I believe they're 6x8 pads now. But this is one of my favorites. It's got little flowers. Oh, you're using it. Yes, Laura, smart. So am I, friend. So for those who had not seen this before, it's got what I would consider a grid right on it. It's the graph paper, floral graph rainbow petite prints, but it does have basically a graph on the other side. So I'm going to be using that as my grid. All right, and then my plants, I'm very excited to do this. I have never done this before. I'm going to be using the leaf little ATC framework die here. So please tell me we consider leaves as part of, those are plants, right? Like those can be plants. Or yeah, I mean, they are, right? They are. I'm determining it is. Because I'm like, I started to panic. I'm like, is the flower part the plant and the leaf isn't? Why do I ask myself these questions? Like, what is wrong with me? It's like I panic and start to think, oh no, I got to second guess everything. All right, so Lisa says, I have a stamp set from InkyStamper that I have not used yet. Guess I'll be breaking it out tonight. Woo, woo, yay, I'm excited. Okay, thank you. You agree, leaves are plants. Whew, okay. Oh yeah, because like think about succulents and stuff, right? Those are parts of plants. Okay, all right, rein it in, Irene, rein it in. I panicked myself for a second, friends. This is what happens when normal chaos doesn't chaos like it's supposed to. I get completely destroyed. So, okay. Now, when I said that I'm doing something I've never done before, that is because I am not a scene builder. That is not my strength in card making. I am not very good at it. I feel like, oh, did I freeze? Oh, okay, it was your Wi-Fi. Whew, okay. I was going to say, if the power's going out again, I quit. Like, I quit. As I started to say, so I'm not a scene builder. I'm not very good at it. I love Chelsea's stamps because they're super versatile and she gives you so many fun things that you can play with and you don't have to build scenes with them. But if you want to, she gives you options. Like tonight, we're going to be using this fence and I'm going to be using this little branch and a couple other things. And then of course, her sentiments are always hilarious. You know, I love a pun. So this one says squirrel, which is very much my brain all the time. Like da, 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 squirrel, completely distracted. Are you nuts? Oh, nuts. Squirrels just want to have fun. Hope you are feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Let's get squirrely. And nothing compares to you. Nothing compares to you. So I was thinking, you know, I got to tell you, the reason that I was inspired to use this set was because I feel like the weather got a little squirrely this week. So when I thought that to myself, I was like, man, the weather's kind of squirrely this week. And I went, ooh, squirrel. So here we go. All right. Oh, thank you, Angie. Thank you for confirming. Okay. See, Tara, you're really good at building scene cards. That is not my forte. So I'm going to ease my way into it. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to tell you all. So the one other thing that I'm new at doing that I'm not very good at doing is crafting directly on my card base. Yes, I did call you nuts in the best, most loving way. So I don't ever really craft on my card base. I'll usually start on another, cardstock and then I copy paste it. No, I cut it and paste it onto my card base. So this time it's going to be a little bit different. So we're going to go right onto our card base. I'm a little nervous. All right, so let's gather up our things and we're going to start by stamping our squirrel friend and getting him colored in. Now, I know Chelsea is the queen of using the stamps on colored cardstock, and she just adds a couple minor little tweaks, and they're fantastic. I don't know how she does it. She is an absolute genius. I don't have that skill necessarily, so I am going to just kind of color them in and see what happens. Now, I have her... what's it called? The press that she has the precision press. I love it. It's especially good for air stamping. I have it, but along with the handheld ink, the stamp block, I can't find either one, and I'm very frustrated. I'm very frustrated, especially about the ink block the stamp block is, I think, arguably the best one on the market. I think it's fantastic. It's so comfortable in my hand, and I'm very upset that I don't seem to have it handy. And here's the ridiculous thing. I have two of them, and I still can't find it. But okay. All right. We're going to put our little squirrel friend down, and we're just going to stamp him up. Now, many of you have heard me say a bazillion times that the Lisa Horton Cloud 9 Solid Black Detail ink is my absolute favorite. Absolute favorite black ink, especially when you alcohol marker color or you watercolor. This stuff dries so fast. It's wild. You're going to see me do it right now. I'm going to stamp it and I'm going to color it with no break in between. Now, you may not believe me when I tell you that this is my favorite. So when I was pulling my supplies out, I was like, let me just demonstrate when I say that it's my favorite, just in case people think that I'm exaggerating when I say that it's my favorite. There you go. And these are not even my travel inks, friends. These are the just in case I lose my main ink pad inks. Yeah, that's how crazy I am. But I'll never run out of my ink. So, hey, there's that. All right. So tonight we just need the one. All right, let's see. Yes, you do need to pick it up, Tara. It's the absolute best. You can get it from InkyStamper. And actually, for many reasons, that is the only place I would get it. Just saying. All right. Look at our little squirrel. Oh, he's so cute. Mary does have a lot of black inks. It's very true. But yeah, this one, hey, when you have one that works and it works well, why change it, right? I mean, if it ain't broke, right? All right, so let's press this down here. And let's see, look at that. One press. That's it. I don't even need to redo that. Look at that solid color, solid outline. That's another reason I love Chelsea's stamps though so much, because she has that really beautiful dark border on her stamps, and that makes it really, really easy to color, so that you like, especially if you're not comfortable coloring within the lines, like yours truly. I struggle with it sometimes, but Chelsea's stamps make it so much easier to do. And yeah, his little twofers make me so happy. He is such a cute little guy. Okay, so we're gonna take this down now, and let's do some coloring. Now I'm gonna zoom in here because I know I'm pretty far away at the moment. All right, I am just gonna bring in some browns and a pink. So I'm using two different, like, kind of not color families necessarily, but a darker and a lighter. So the darker is gonna be the bushiest parts of the little squirrel, and then the lighter is gonna be like his inside and his face. So I'm gonna try to color relatively quickly, and I'm not gonna do my best coloring, but I'm still gonna color. So we're gonna make it work. All right, so I'm going to start on this side. Now, I would love to know who in the chat actually did do your card chaos card this week. I am very curious, because like I said, I know that several people did, but I haven't seen them yet, because when I realized, I'm like, when Chelsea suggested that I go live tonight, I was like, you know what? Maybe I will, and why don't I show what everybody's been making? So I really, really appreciate that you wanted to do that, even though I wasn't live. That warmed my heart, and I really did appreciate that. It was very kind, and it made me feel like you guys look forward to it, which is the best. I certainly do. I look forward to it every week. So I was really disappointed when I had to cancel, and especially because I was gone a couple weeks ago, traveling, so we couldn't do it then. And then before that, the power went out. I'm just like, what is going on with this summer? This summer is wild. Like, I'm not used to that kind of weather around here. I'm starting to feel like we live in the new Tornado Alley. Like, I mean, gosh, I hope that's not the case, but I'm starting to worry. All right, so Nima says she made hers. Took more than 15 minutes. Hey, that's okay. It is just a number. Oh, you worked on your ATCs for Craft Roulette Live. Nice. Oh, Heidi, that is the nicest thing. I love Monday because of you. You are too sweet. Thank you. That is really, really nice. That's how I feel about Tuesdays and Fridays. I love Tuesdays because of InkyStamper. I love Fridays because of Craft Roulette. So look at that. And Thursdays are great because Donna goes live on her channel, on Purple Pinky Promise channel. And then Tuesdays, before Chelsea goes live, Joyce from BoQ goes live. It's such a great community, and there's so much inspiration. My goodness, we're really fortunate, friends, to have so many people who take so much of their time to, and I'm not talking about me. I'm just saying like so many other folks who share their knowledge so willingly, and they just, oh, it's just so great. I'm constantly inspired. And I am very much including all of y'all because you truly do inspire me. When I say that it's my favorite part of the show, sharing what you make, that is not lip service. I absolutely love seeing what you do week over week. And there's so many creative ways of how you interpret the different themes that we have for chaos. It's incredible to me. You're so, so clever. Okay. I think we've got a decent outline here. All right, here we go. I'm also not the fastest colorist, which I know is kind of like womp womp, but I'm going to try. Like I said, I'm not going to do super, super fancy coloring where I would spend, a long time going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. We're not going to do all of that tonight, but we are, you know what? Quick fix. I just realized something else that I normally use that, of course, I got from InkyStamper is my rotating platform, the Lisa Horton rotating platform. I use this thing all the time. I don't know why I didn't have it out just now. I love it, especially for stenciling, but I also use it for stamping. Now, what this does for me, or not for stamping, what am I saying? For coloring. I use it for stenciling, but I also use it for coloring because I can quickly turn my stamp in any direction that I need. So, all right, let's get this back together again. Which color am I on? Okay, I'm on this color. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to get some more color down here, and I can quickly turn this around as needed. All right, let's see. I'm going to add that there. All right. It is, I know we all miss having Chelsea on Tuesdays. She is such a breath of fresh air, She is the true glitter bubble. She is just such a joy, but she definitely deserved a week off, don't you think, friends? She works so hard and she's constantly doing, I mean, she has her regular 9 to 5, right? Oh, hi, John. Oh, you're going to get to see them next week, Linda? How exciting. Or will I too? Is next week? No, next week's not Craft Roulette, right? Rive? What am I saying? I'm making up words. Let's see. Okay. What am I missing in the chat? Let's see. I was singing, but it doesn't come across well. On the other hand, I don't sing well in person either. Oh, were you talking about SMC? I was absolutely singing along with Chelsea for Saturday morning crafting. Has anybody here not heard of Saturday morning crafting? Because if not, let me tell you about the fun of SMC. So Chelsea, she hosts Inky Escape a couple times a year, and a few escapes ago, we had a really good time one evening, and it's basically like a craft retreat. So we spent an evening basically reminiscing about old cartoons, like from our youth, and different stuff that we used to love watching when we were, Saturday morning cartoons and stuff like that when we were growing up. And everybody was just laughing, and we were watching all kinds of older stuff, and it was a really fun time. And from there, Chelsea kind of got the idea, well, SMC was Saturday morning cartoons, right? But what if we did that as adults, but we did Saturday morning crafting, which is a phenomenal idea. So from there, the idea just spiraled and totally took off. And I'm so, so glad that it did, because it is the best time. So now on Saturday mornings, once a month, we have the opportunity to join InkyStamper and Chelsea on Saturday, like I said, obviously Saturday morning, and we can actually do a craft kit that you can subscribe to. It's a 6-month subscription and wildly worth the value. Oh my gosh, such good value. And you can do like the different cards that she designs with this kit. And it's not just like one type of thing. She has all different kinds of companies that she uses and different products. Like there's ephemera some days, there's different stencils that she might include. There's dyes. There's just so much stuff. Oh my gosh. If for those of you who are in the chat that do SMC, back me up. I'm right? Like Saturday morning crafting is a really, really good value and super fun. And we always get to have just a really good time, because in the middle, this is, I think, Chelsea's favorite part, in addition to the crafting, in the middle of Saturday morning crafting, we have an intermission, which sounds funny, but it's so, so cute. She actually picks a cartoon of the month, basically. Oh, I just realized my comments were frozen. Did I miss a bunch of stuff? Oh, I missed all kinds of stuff. I'm so sorry, friends. I totally just missed it. Oh, you're liking the coloring? Thank you. No vinegar in my pork. Okay, yeah, I definitely missed all kinds of comments. I'm so sorry. My comments apparently were frozen way up top. My apologies. So, all right. So, yes. So, SMC, thank you for backing me up, friends. It is super fun. And real quick, while I'm doing that, I actually have right next to me the cards that we made at this past Saturday's SMC. So, for July, she had this really fun, like a summary theme, right? So, this was my flamingo card that I made. This is the lemonade card that she designed. You can always twist it up a little bit if you like. And then this, oh, I can't not show you the fun of this card. Okay, I gotta take it out of its little package here. So not only does it have a spinner, what? We love things that spin, right? But also check out this fun fold. Holy moly, look at that. How cool is that? And it's so easy. And she cuts out all the pieces for us. So she basically does most of the homework. Literally the homework for this week was sort your ephemera. That was it. Just make sure that you know where your pieces are. And if you didn't do it ahead of time, no big deal. So yeah, these cards were fabulous. And all of this was like, I want to say it was like, what is it, $13 for the kit? Something like that. It's so inexpensive for the time and the effort and the talent that she puts into SMC. So worth it. Whenever she happens to be watching this on the replay or whenever, thank you, Chelsea, for everything that you do for us, because I know that it takes a lot of mental fortitude to really put all this out there, and not to mention all of the physical toll that it can take on, being awake all these hours and thinking and planning and all that good stuff. So if I haven't said it lately, my friend, I'm so grateful to you and everything that you do. And I'm sure I speak for the friends in the chat that they agree. All right. So I'm almost done with the bushier part of my little squirrel. I feel like he needs a name. I feel like they all need names. What do you think? Does he need a name? What should we name him? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to name him, but I feel like he needs a name. All right. Oh, that's what I started to say. See, I'm distracting myself left and right. So she does oh no, I did tell you about intermission, right? So the cartoons, basically, when she picks the theme of the cartoon for the month, we do an intermission where she then tells us like trivia about that cartoon. A lot of times we will sing the theme song, copyrights, being careful of all that and good stuff. But we will sing along with the theme song. She'll give us trivia. She'll give us like a quiz, or not a quiz, but a poll of, who our favorite characters were, all that kind of stuff. So for this most recent SMC, which again, if you did not know, the SMC is actually on her channel and it's free to anybody. So the actual video itself is free. So you can watch, you can check out the replay, you can watch live. But if you want the kit, you can get either the kit on its own. The August kit is so good. I'm so excited for it. So you can either get the kit on its own, or you can do the 6-month subscription, which that was a no-brainer for me. Of course I wanted the subscription because I need all the things. I always need all the things. I may have a problem. But all right, so we're going to do a little bit of this coloring here. Let's see. Meryl the squirrel. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Do we like that? Meryl. Hi, Meryl. Oh my gosh, what a cute name. You do look like a Meryl. Oh. But now I feel like Meryl needs a little bow. What a great name. You guys are good at this. That's a great name for you. So is Meryl a boy or a girl? Or neither, or both. I don't know. I don't judge. Let's see. All right. Let's get some more shading in there. Now, again, I'm doing this really quickly for me, at least. I am not the world's greatest colorist by a long stretch. Normally, I would be doing this more slowly, and I would be doing a lot of layers and layers and layers. I'm not doing that tonight. We are just doing kind of one layer of each color, but I'm still doing my best to kind of blend it out a little bit. All right. And yes, so this past week, it was Gilligan's Island cartoon. Okay, who besides me did not know that Gilligan's Island was ever a cartoon? I mean, what? When did that happen? I watched Gilligan's Island, the show. Well, okay, so I watched it on Nick at Night because I was an 80s baby, and I also lived in Greece for my formative years, so I didn't speak English. So I had to learn English and all that good stuff. But I did watch Gilligan's Island, and that did help me learn English, by the way. But I never knew that there was a Gilligan's Island cartoon. Like, what the heck? I feel like I was lied to my whole childhood. I'm like, how did I not know this? Okay, see, I'm not the only one. You guys didn't know either. Like, where were they hiding this cartoon? Okay, now I'm going to bring in this R20. I like to do a little bit of R20 in the ears, a little bit of pinky ears, and then on the nose. And then I always like to give these pinky cheeks. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Oh, I just spit on my paper. Gross. Nobody saw that, right? Okay. Nobody saw. It's totally fine. All right, so he's got little pinky ears. See, okay, I'm glad that I'm not the only one. I'm so glad I'm not the only one because I was completely baffled when she said that, because she was giving hints at the beginning about like different islandy type things. And I mean, all I could think of was Gilligan's Island, but I never guessed that because I was like, well, obviously it's not Gilligan's Island. That's a TV show, not a cartoon. And then when she pulled out the pictures, we're like, wait, what? Yeah, blew my mind. Blew my mind. So see, look at that. Saturday morning crafting is even educational. Who knew? All right. Now, because Chelsea only deserves the best, check it out, friends. I know you will appreciate this as much as I do. Brand new magnetic mat, brand new clear plates. Look at this. Never cut into. Only the best for my friend Chelsea. All right. So we are going to pull out our little squirrel die. Oh, he's cute. Oh, Bedlam the squirrel. That's cute. Thank you, WDI. Thank you. Thank you, Angie, for the ooh-ahs. I appreciate it. Mr. Ooh-ah Man came to visit us here. I love it. All right. So we're going to line this up. And we're going to cut out little, I don't know, what do we say? Merrill? Bedlam? Barrel? What do we decide? Okay. I think that's fairly straight, right? It looks pretty good. Mom, maybe we'll go over just a wee bit. A little bit there. A little bit. I think we're good. Okay. Yes, shiny new cutting plates make me so happy. So happy. Okay. Run them through. And I will, until until these plates get retired, I will have a little squirrely imprint right in my plate. And I'm okay with that because I will always think of Chelsea and all of you. See, look at that. He's so cute. I'm good with it. There we go. Oh my gosh, adorable. Okay. See what I mean? So easy to color. So easy. All right. Now, what I like to do as well to add a little bit more life and texture, I like to get a little bit of white highlight in here. So actually, let's make sure my gel pen isn't funky. There we go. All right, we're going to just kind of add a little bit of white highlight in a few spots, just around. I like to do 3 in the cheeks. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, I love you. I love you. You're so cute. I might have a problem. I might be kind of obsessed with this little squirrel. Did we decide that this is a girl or a boy? Do we need eyelashes? What do we need? I don't want to go too crazy and ruin anything either, because I am not exactly what you would call an artiste. So I don't want to do anything that would make this a little funky. But there we go. Just a little bit of white highlight. Oh, it's cute. Oh, what was that? Okay, after watching you with a white gel pen. Oh, you're jelly for my mats. Hi, Reagan. I got, I love brand new mats. I haven't used them in so long. You're talking to him too. Let's see. When I hear Meryl, I think of Captain Stubing from Love Boat. Oh, okay. Confession, never once seen the Love Boat. I know of it, of course. I know what it is. I've never actually seen it, but I know it's a crowd favorite for sure. All right. So, okay. Now, one thing I've been doing with eyes lately, I've been doing just one little colored ring. Like I leave most of it white, but I do one little ring of color right outside of the black. Do you think I should do that or should I not? Oh, Paula, you did try adding the highlights. I'm so glad. So you all tell me, should I do one little tiny ring of color right around the outside of Meryl's eyes, or should I leave it? I don't know. I don't want to ruin it, but I'm curious. You all tell me. We'll let the gel dry over there while we think about it. All right. And now the next step we are going to make a messy little bit of a background. No, not really a background. Well, sort of a background. You'll see. I'm going to bring in oh, you're all saying yes. A little brown or blue next to the black. Okay. All right, so Jen is one of the world's most renowned colorists, and if she says it too, then yes. Okay, all right, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it, friends. Let's see. Should he have some blue eyes, or she? I don't know if we decided. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you like the little squirrel. We're gonna go with the very light blue, just in case I mess it up. So we're gonna make it a very, very simple little blue. Let's see. How's this for blue? Oh, okay. I said light blue, and then I got like a neon. That's not going to work. How about this pale blue? You binged a bunch of Love Boat episodes on YouTube. Oh, did you really, Lisa? That's a pretty blue. Oh, Jen says green. Well, you know what? Actually, yeah, because he's going to be, what I have in my head, he's going to be up higher, and the green will be at the bottom. So, okay, we're going to go with green. I like the way you think, Jen. We're going to try green and see if we can make it work. Now, as for which kind of green, let's see. You know, I actually think that's a nice color. Oh gosh, okay, I'm nervous now. I'm nervous. All right, we're gonna do it. We're going in, friends. We're going in. Now, I'm nervous. I'm just doing little stippling motions almost, just teeny tiny little motions. Here we go. And more teeny tiny little motions over here. The one good thing about this too is that the black is so bold that I don't have to worry about accidentally getting into the white on the other side. But the other thing that you can do, so I'm going to show you real quick the difference here. Pick up little Meryl here. Okay, so this is, can you see the green in there? Just very, very faint. Ooh, see if I can, there we go. Very faint, but it's there. It's just one little ring of color right around. But now what I'm going to do is take my 0 alcohol blending marker, and I'm just barely going to just touch around the outside there. And that's only because I can soften it the way normal color in our eyes like kind of blends into, into other colors of green and other colors of brown or whatever. It's going to soften it and kind of blend out just a little bit. So you could leave it harsh, but oh, like, where is it? There we go. So I don't know if you can quite tell the difference this way now, but you see it's just much softer. So there's Meryl. Meryl is officially done. He, she, they, whatever. They're super cute. Super cute. Okay. Super cute. Super cute. Now I sound like Chelsea, right? What's the other one? What do I need to do? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? There we go. I'm channeling Chelsea, friends. I'm channeling Chelsea. All right. I adore her so much. Okay. I'm going to grab another piece of paper now, another piece of cardstock. So do I do the eyelashes? Is that what we decided? Do we need some eyelashes? Ooh, do I have a fine tip black marker here handy? I should. I have black pencil. Oh, are you ready? Are you ready? You like that, Laura? It cracks me up. Who doesn't love Chelsea? She's the best. Okay, where did my black markers go? Oh, okay. You were thinking of her excitement? Okay, yes. So people are saying yes, eyelashes. Okay. All right, friends. The eyes have it. Get it? Sorry. Okay. Feel free to laugh. Excuse me, Meryl. Here's my bin o' pens. Oh, all right. So we need black various. Here we go. These are my various black pens. All right. So we need a fine tip, a very fine tip. This is an art liner. That's too thick. Too thick. Let's see. That's scrapbook.com. But that's still too thick. Gotta be a real fine tip in here somewhere. That's bold. This art liner is, oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Okay. All right. We're going to do this. Here we go. This is my giant bin o' pens. So many pens. So many pens. Oh, and it's kind of heavy. All right. Let's see if we can add some eyelashes. Oh boy. Oh, you Googled it. Squirrels do have eyelashes. Interesting. The only reason I'm so organized, Tara, is because my friend Nikki got me like whipped into shape. She took care of me. All right, so we're just going to do, I think, maybe 3 little lashes going in either direction. So we're going to just do one, just quick little flicks. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, do I turn? Oh gosh. Because now, I'm right-handed, so now I'm like, if I turn, no, I think I'm just going to stick it just right here. I'm just going to go with it. We're going to go 1. Oh, no. Okay, that was too much. 2, 3. I did my best. I did my best. That one eyelash might need to be curled a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine. I definitely have a pen obsession, by the way. All right, so just pay attention to the eyelashes on the one side. Ignore the other side. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, you could absolutely be shopping in here and I would have so much left. It's ridiculous. Like I've said, friends, I might have a problem. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in the thing that should make Jen very happy, the new William Morris Lisa Horton colors. So that's Lisa Horton inks, Lisa Horton crafts, but that's the colors inspired by William Morris. These are matte blending inks. These are like a fusion ink. They are dye and pigment fusion. So this is the new collection. There are 10 inks in the collection. And tonight, for the first time, I'm going to be using 5 of them. So as I drop them all. Okay. So we've got Willow Forest, Bexley Stone, Marigold Bloom, Cottage Powder, and Jasmine Sage. Okay. I do have an ink obsession in literally every form. It's ridiculous. I just love ink. I love pens. I love stamping. I love all the things. All right. So we are going to first and foremost just drop some color down. And I need I try to make sure that whenever I'm using fusion inks, I have a dedicated set of blending brushes because I don't want to mix up my my dye only inks with inks that have pigment and the pigment in them. So, all right, we got Marigold Bloom. I'm just gonna dab off a little bit, and all we're gonna do is just throw some color down. You'll see what I'm doing here in a minute. All right, just throwing some color down. Literally all we're doing with this part at least. All right, and then we're gonna do a little bit of the Bexley Stone, which is the brown. Very little bit of that, though. I don't want to do too much. All right. Sorry for the shaking. I'm cleaning off my brushes in between. Ooh, a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. a little dabble do ya? I guess that's where we're at. A little dabble do ya? These colors are so beautiful, Lisa, and this is my very first time playing with them. I'm very excited. So some of you may recall when Jen came to stay with me during the power outage, which again, thank you so much, Jen, for helping me get through that. You really were a lifesaver, and I'm so grateful to you. But when she came to stay with me, she knows that I have like everything because I love all the things. So I tend to collect all of the things. So she knew that she didn't really need to bring too much with her, except unless there was like some specific project that she wanted to work on. So she didn't bring her William Morris inks because of course Irene has the William Morris inks, right? She's right that I had them on order, but I did not have them here yet. So I felt so bad that the only thing that she really wanted like to use of mine that I did is the one thing I didn't have. I felt so bad. Like she was such a doll about it, as she is about everything. But I was just like, I've let you down. I have failed you. I felt so bad. But she was very understanding, as is her way. So it was funny, but I'm very happy to report now I have them. So they are here, they're in the flesh, and we can craft at will. All right, here we go. Now, like I said, I am just throwing down some color. I'm not doing anything too wild on here. It's just a mess of color at the moment. All right, now that we have that, I'm going to come in with a little bit of water. You survived and made 14 cards. You did. And we did have an adventure. It was pretty awesome. You are not wrong. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of water down, and I'm going to spray it onto the little inks that when I dabbed off my brushes. I'm going to spray those a little bit and grab a brush. All right, I'm going to wet up my brush, and I'm going to pick up some of that ink. I'm going to move Meryl out of the way. Meryl doesn't need a little ink bath. And we're just going to drop some of this on here. I don't know if you can quite see the splatter. Let's see if I zoom in a little bit. Can you see it better? Maybe. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I might need to revisit how how high my ink thing, or my ink, why do I keep saying my ink? My camera is. It might not be close enough for you guys to really ever see too much. So I might need to fix that. All right, and then wipe that down a little bit, add some more. Now I'm just adding all kinds of splatter in here. Just the same colors basically that I have in here, I'm adding with some splatter. Now I think I need to add a little bit more of the jasmine sage. I didn't really have too much of that. So I'm going to grab a little bit more from here and just pop it down. And I'm just tapping my paintbrush, tapping away. That's about it. A reminder, if you are interested in winning some fun prizes tonight, make sure you drop hashtag Inky in the chat. All right, let's see here. I can clean that up. So I just did some very basic splatter. I'm also going to grab my shake, the Distress Spritz. I like the vintage photo. I like the Distress Spritz just because it has some mica in it, and it's real easy to just tap on. Really, really easy. I also do this with the Lisa Horton metallic inks that Chelsea carries because they're so fab. Okay, there we go. Just get some color down. All right, here we go. Clean up around there. And I just use the same thing over and over again. Cleaning away. You know, I'm kind of nervous because my puppy has been very quiet the whole time I've been back here, and that does not bode well. If I don't hear him, he's like a toddler, you know, like me, I'm a toddler. If you don't hear me, I'm probably getting into the fridge because I shouldn't be. So I can't hear him, so he's probably doing something he should not be doing. I would not be the least bit surprised. All right, just giving this a quick blast of heat. Now, for those who don't know, in case you were not aware, so this is the Ranger heat tool, the Heat It craft tool. I highly recommend using this tool whenever you are doing mixed media because it has this wide barrel, which is different than a traditional heat gun that has this narrow barrel. So this actually distributes heat in a much faster and wider way to be able to dry your projects much more quickly, whereas this tapered barrel for like heat embossing, this is supposed to be targeting a specific area. So just a little fun tip if you did not know. I highly recommend this if you like doing, if you need something to dry quickly and it's like a mixed media type thing, this is definitely the tool you want to grab. All right. So now that I have just this wonky, messed up little situation here, we are going to grab something that's in the vicinity somewhere. Ah, here it is. We're going to grab our frameworks too. Okay. Oh, I think I missed it, Tara. Now I'll show you real quick what's in the Frameworks 2 set. For those of you who've been watching Card Chaos, if you have not missed an episode, thank you. I love you. We have you've seen me use this before because the last time we did ATCs, I used this and made a spooky little kitty, dark purpley black background, and I used this spider web. But we also have these fun little bats and these little jack-o'-lantern faces. So they're really, really cute. And if you notice, there's no outline. So you can cut your an ATC die, but if you just want to use this on a background, you can do that too without it cutting out the actual size of this die. It cuts out the center parts, like all these little bats get cut out, but it doesn't cut around. So very, very helpful. All right, now this one here is what I'm going to use tonight. So this is why I just did a quick little messy little background here, because all I'm going to do is use it to cut out some leaves. We are going to get a little bit of leaf action here. And I think I'm just going to go maybe like this. Just get a few different colors in there. I just want them to be all different colors. Some splatter, whatever the case. All right, here we go. I'm going to cut this out. Just like that. And we're going to get some fun little leaves. Leaves. Okay, I keep saying leaves. Leaf and leaves versus roof and roofs. I get very confused. Have I said before how hard words can be, friends? Do I have an English degree? Of course I do. Do I think words are hard? Of course I do. All right, so look how cute these are. Oh my gosh, they pop out so easily. Boom, done, out. They're so stinking cute. Oh my goodness, I love them. And now it's just beautiful little colors of some, like summer turning into fall kind of leaves. They're more green than they are, fall colors, but They are definitely heading that way. So we're not making like a full-on fall card, but maybe kind of. Kind of. I don't think I'm ready for fall quite yet, though. I know there's a lot of people who've done, what's it called? Who've already started school, which I think is wild. Starting school in July? What? What? Okay. Look at these. Oh my goodness. They're so stinking cute. I love them. I love them so much. Oh my gosh. They make me want to like play with miniature things. Okay. We're going to put that aside. Now we're going to get our card base. It's time to start kind of getting our assembly done. Where is my card base? I have a card base somewhere. It is right here. Okay. So for anyone who does not know how to make a bookbinding card, it is one of the absolute easiest fun folds. Oh, what did Jen say? Okay. When Wagner Tools introduced that heat gun, at 2020 Creativation, their make and take was s'mores toasting the marshmallows. That's right. I remember you telling me about that. How funny is that? Like, what a clever idea. All right, I'm going to bring in my score buddy here. All right, and we are going to score this. This is a 5.5 by 8.5 sheet, so normal stuff, regular A2 size card. And we are going to, wait a minute. Wait, what am I doing? What am I scoring this at? I just panicked. Hold on a second. Like, what am I doing? Wait a minute. How was I planning on doing this? Why did I just totally drew a blank on what I was going to do. Yeah, no, this is right. Okay, I'm going to score it at 4.25. Why did I just glitch? Did I just glitch in the matrix here somewhere? I think I did. Okay, let's see. Oh, no worries, Kalinda. All right, so we're going to do that. Oh, you like the nails? Thank you. I appreciate that. They're little lemons. And fun fact, my toes are that blue color because, you know, we got to match. All right, so we've got this bookbinding card. All right. Now, speaking of bookbinding card, someone in the chat may have just publicly made a first bookbinding card. Care to out yourself, friend? And she did such a good job, everybody. She did such a good job. I'll wait for her to announce it. Oh, the nails do kind of match the leaves. Look at that. How funny. All right. So now I did that and I'm kind of staring for a second. Oh, Betty Penny's here. Hi, Betty Penny. Hi, friend. Okay. So we've got 4.25 and then I'm going to go to 5. Why does that not look right to me? Why this is like stressing me out. What about the, oh, I know why. It's because I didn't want to go this direction. Haha, figured it out. Okay. I know what I did. So I wanted to do a landscape card, not portrait. And that card stock was cut for a portrait card. That's where I messed up. Okay. Why does this keep going out of focus? All right. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to cut this. I'll be right back because I need to get my big trimmer. Okay. Big trimmer. Oh my gosh. Come on, big trimmer. There we go. That's okay. Maybe I should move my big trimmer closer, but I kind of like having it on the like counter over there. Oh, you've been lurking? I love that. We love a lurker. It's good to have you here, friend. Okay, there we go. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, this is why I was stressing myself out. I'm like, why did that look wrong? Because I wanted to do this size. So I am now going to score it at 5.5, which was what I meant to do in the first place. All right, so Miss Donna Mack was on Craft Roulette this week. See you there, Purple Pinky Promises. She was on Craft Roulette and made a bookbinding card because, of course, that was the plan. And she did such a phenomenal job. If you guys have not caught up with Craft Roulette this week, please check it out. It was so much fun, and she was just fabulous as always. All right, so we have 5.5, and then we're going to score it this way. I have to go backwards. We're going to score it at 4.5 as well. And that's because I like to give myself a little bit of a 1 inch. Oh gosh, just put an extra line in there for no reason. I like to give myself a 1 inch margin for my bookbinding. Okay. So you watched the squirrel coloring. Oh, thanks. I had no idea there was. See, thank you. Another person who had no idea, right? I'm like, where did this Gilligan cartoon come from? This is crazy. So she gave us all kinds of fun facts about it that I had no idea. Apparently there was like some kind of controversy because the girls who played Ginger and Marianne, they wanted to, I think, separate themselves from the show. I guess they didn't want to be, maybe they didn't want to be typecast or something, so they didn't come back. But everybody else did their own voices. So like the professor and Gilligan and the Howells and everybody, I think they all came back and did their own voices, which I thought was pretty cool. And I don't know about y'all, but I am woman enough to admit I thought the professor was hot. And I don't care that I was a kid. I was like, ooh, that's a good looking guy. he was an attractive guy. He really was. But, you know, I have a thing for smart guys. All right. That is a bookbinding card, my friends. So you see there, it's just a regular A2 card. It's scored in a normal place for an A2 card. But then I just scored as well for a 1-inch here. And I'm going to glue those together. And then it's just going to open like that. So it's literally just holding, it like looks like a book. That's pretty much it. Nothing crazy. Okay, so you all thought so too, right? There's just something to it. I don't know. It's kind of hot. All right. Now, this is where I said I am not a scene builder. I'm not. I struggled, but we're going to learn today. We're going to try. We're going to do the things. We're going to do hard things because we can. All right, I'm going to zoom back in again a little bit here. Now, I'm going to mask this off because I don't want to get my ink right onto this, onto my border here. And you notice I have not sealed up my bind over here just yet because I'm going to do something else too. But all right, we're going to put that there. I'm so glad that Jason just learned I have a thing for smart guys. Poor Jason. Sorry, Jason. All right, so I am going to bring in now 2 of these colors. So I have not yet used the cottage powder. So I'm going to use the jasmine sage and the cottage powder. And I just realized I should not have taped it right there because I need to tape it like this because I'm right-handed. I got to come in this way. All right, here we go. All right. Speaking of fun things on Saturday mornings, Biddy Penny, feel free to throw out a link or anything to your channel if you can, because I know you do some fun stuff on Saturday mornings, on many mornings, actually. You have kept me company on many a morning while I get ready for work, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that. All right, so we've got jasmine sage. We're going to pick some of that up. This William Morris collection is so gorgeous. I'm kind of obsessed. All right, I'm so glad that I was talked into picking it up. By talked into it, I mean somebody said, hey, there's a new collection. And I said, sold. That's how easy I am to sell to. Like you said, new inks, I wanted them. All right, let's get some ink down. Now I'm just coming in with a light hand. Yes, that's what I'm like. Wait a minute. What did I just do? No, this is exactly what I meant to do. Okay. Now I might get a little bit of ink on the inside of the card, but you know what? That's so what? It just adds character. It just adds some character. All right, we're getting close to being done here, but just a reminder, drop hashtag Inky in the chat if you would like to be entered in a prize for tonight. I'm going to be giving away 2 InkyStamper gift certificates tonight. So I know that you guys love Chelsea and her store as much as I do, and I'm happy to help you do some shopping. All right, let's get some color down here. And then I let it kind of fade off into the white. And that was with the jasmine sage. And now we're going to grab some cottage powder. They're not huge gift cards. They're just the $10 gift cards each, but I'm going to do 2 of them. So at least it'll help, right? If anything, it covers shipping, which Chelsea's really good about not charging crazy amounts for shipping. So we appreciate that. All right, now I'm going to bring in the cottage powder. This is the sky, by the way. Why does this keep doing it? I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's struggling to focus so much. So weird. It hasn't done that before. How odd. Okay, so we're going to bring this in now. We're going to add our blue. So I went with the sage. I went further down. And now I'm toward the top here. I'm adding the blue. All right. And my phone just reminded me to do my Duolingo. I'm learning Norwegian, by the way. Fun fact. Not that I have any plans to go to Norway, but should I have plans to go to Norway, I'll be ready and set. I will have my Norwegian down. All right, we're going to throw some of that there. We'll put our blue away. I think that's probably enough, Sky, because we're gonna have our little squirrel, and she is gonna be higher up, kind of. You'll see what I mean here in a minute. All right, I'm gonna turn this way now, and I'm gonna come in from the other side because we're gonna add a little bit of grass. So we're gonna do willow forest. I thought actually, you know what? Maybe I'll come back in with the sage again. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna come in with the jasmine sage. So it's kind of like the jasmine sage is gonna be kind of on the inside, and then it'll be white in the center. Yeah, if Angie wins again, like my goodness. So for those who don't know, Tara was just live a little bit ago, Mayhem Crafty Cards, and she did a drawing on her channel for a gift certificate, and Angie won. Congratulations again, Angie. And if she wins here again, we're gonna be like, what is happening? But also congratulations, because that's amazing. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Just get some green down. Basically, this is kind of like a not quite mint. It's lighter, I think, than a traditional sage, but it's not so light that you can't see it. It's not quite mint. I'm not sure. It's just so beautiful. And these colors look amazing together. Like they work so well together. I'm so glad that I finally have a chance to pull them out and play with them. All right, now we're going to get some of this willow forest down. All right, we're just going to kind of do this further down. Oh, okay, I kind of came in hot there. Coming in hot. That's okay. That's okay, because we're going to do something kind of interesting over the top of this. All right, we're just doing a little bit of green, and again, fading into the white. So, all right, I think that's going to work for that. Okay, so now you've seen me ink blend with these inks, and they ink blend like butter. Like butter. They are fantastic. Like, look at this sage into the blue. I mean, it's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Let me clean up this little bit of ink here. And my puppy is still being very quiet. And so I'm getting more and more concerned because he's so quiet that I'm convinced I'm going to walk out and he will have, I don't know, eaten half the house. He's an adorable menace. An adorable little menace. Oh, you're going to Norway at the end of the month? Okay, crash course on the way. You got it. You got it, friend. All right. Let's see here. No, I think, oh, no. I'm not going to pull that off just yet. Okay. This is where it may get hinky for me. Okay, it may get a little bit hinky, but we're going to do our best. All right, so I'm going to keep my tape in place. I'm also going to let's just grab a magnet. I'm going to hold that right there. Okay. So this is where normally I would be using my my stamp block from Chelsea that I have, because again, I have two of them, and of course I can't find either one right now. So bizarre. But I don't have it, so we're gonna go to a not as cool ink block. Oh my goodness. Somebody fix my face. Like, what is wrong with me? My words are all crazy. I can't speak. I don't know what's going on. Okay. But still, the tornadoes did not hit us, so you know what? It's still going to be a good week. It's still going to be a good week. No power, but we're still doing okay. But we have power now, so we are doing okay. All right, here we go. Stamp block, not ink block, stamp block. Why is this so hard? Okay, I'm just picking this up, and I'm using a stamp block that has enough space around it so that I can hold it. Okay, now I'm going to bring in the Bexley Stone. And so, like I said, you saw me ink blend. Now, let's stamp with this stuff. Let's do some stamping. All right. Ooh, come on. There we go. All right. We're going to ink up this adorable little fence here. Ooh, I'm already liking it. All right. And we are going to just kind of go a little bit off the edge. Just a little bit. Maybe I go all the way over. Yeah, well, I think I'll just stop right here. Yeah, we'll go right here. Okay. I'm going to try to keep it as straight as I can. I'm kind of trying to look over the top and see what I can do. All right, let's see. Oh, Angie says she generally doesn't win very often. Well, today is your lucky day then. Congratulations. I do need to take a drink, Jen. You're right. You're right. I need to grab some water. Oh, look at the texture. Oh my gosh. Am I zoomed in enough for you guys to see that? I'll pick it up, but still, look at the color and the texture on that fence. That's one of the things I absolutely love about Chelsea stamp sets. If you've noticed, on every single set, I think I have another one sitting here that just came in. Yeah, I do. On every single stamp set, she gives us something that we can use as a repeating pattern. So like this, it's like a washi tape or this border. You can just stamp it again and again and just keep going like all the way around. You can do a whole background. You can do all kinds of stuff. It's the coolest thing. She thinks of everything. She blows my mind with her creativity and the way she thinks through the different products. We are very fortunate to have somebody like her in the industry. All right, let's see here. And also just because I think she's a genius, shout out to her for her product packaging, because she literally, I've told her this before, hers are the only packages that I don't take apart and put into my other kind of packaging. I just use hers. Everything stays and lives in the packaging that she sends it in because it's that good. Let's see, all right. And you said you weren't good at seeing cards. Look at you. I'm not. I'm really not good at seeing cards at all. This is so not my forte. I am way out of my comfort zone right now, like way, way out. But I appreciate you all sticking around and seeing if we can get there. We're trying. But all right, so to Craft Roulette, since we were talking about Craft Roulette, this is, like I said, the Craft Roulette card for this week. This is going to be mine. So the bookbinding card, we got that going. Now, Roadside Market Colors. Ooh, okay, that works. So Roadside Market Colors, we've got like brown dirt and, of course, blue sky, green leafy plants, I guess. And then we've got some yellow. What can the yellow be, friends? Oh, corn, right? Roadside Market often has corn. Well, at least in Indiana they do, because that's what we're known for. We have corn all over the place here. All right, now that I've got that little bit of fencing in there, I actually want to take one of my markers, one of my lighter markers, and I'm just going to fill that in really quick. Oh, yellow sun, true. That would work too. Thank you, Suzanne. See, you agree. You like the packaging too. It's so good. All right, now I'm just going to quickly add some color in here. I maybe should let this dry a little bit more, but that's okay. I'm just adding in some color so that, because when you add the color, because right now you can see, the green and everything through it, but when I add the color in, you can actually, like the color takes away from the green, so it just kind of blends in rather than making it look like you can sort of see through the fence. Although I think I might want a little bit of a darker brown. That might not be quite the color I was going for. Maybe we'll come in with this one's a little bit darker. That's better. Okay. And literally all I'm doing is just kind of coloring this in. So I can just add a little bit more color here. Here. There we go. Very simple. Nothing too crazy. I'm not worried about shading anything in a particular way. I'm not worried about, covering every little square inch of it, because it looks more authentic this way, right? Because it's just kind of like, a faded old country fence. So, can anybody take a wild guess of where our little squirrel's going to live? I'm curious. Oh, yellow squash. That's another good one. Oh, you have a bunch of corn too, Jason? Yeah. That I learned today. This kind of blew my mind. I learned today that we, as a country, apparently have corn in almost like every product that we use. And not just food products, corn is in makeup, corn is in like craft supplies. We use corn syrup, we use corn byproduct, we use corn meal. Apparently it's used as a binding agent. It's used as a filler product. It's used for freaking everything. I had no idea. Today was a day full of learning, friends. I learned some stuff today. I was, as they say, today years old when I learned just how much we use with corn and how much we rely on corn, which there's always been signs in Indiana here where I live that says there's more than corn in Indiana, but maybe we don't need more than corn. Maybe that's the best part about Indiana. Who knows? Maybe that's exactly what we need, is all the corn that we offer. All right, let's see here. Have you seen, Paula, if you're still here, have you seen those signs? Do you remember those back when there were like Indiana Beach signs everywhere? They'd say there's more than corn in Indiana. There's Indiana Beach. It's an amusement park that's down in Monticello, Indiana, and it's fun. It's one of those like staples that everybody knows who lives here. Everybody goes. It is one of the hardest things for our bodies to digest. That's very true. Okay, so far so good. We're almost done, friends. So this is our scene so far. All right, and now I'm going to take this same stamp set. I'm going to wipe this off real quick. Oh, heads up, by the way. It's not this one, but Pear Blossom Press just came out with a brand new product. It's by Pear Blossom Press and Brutus Monroe. It's a collab with their Squeaky Clean stamp cleaner in a pear scent. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. I linked it in the description box in case you're curious. I don't have it in my hands yet. Right now I have the peach from the May collab, but the pear one, I got to smell it at Craft Utopia. And I straight up told Amanda, I'm going to be spraying it on everybody within a 5-mile radius because I'm just going to clean everything I can because it smells so good. And of course it works well too, because it's a Brutus Monroe product, but it's so good. So anyway, I only talk about stuff that I love. The problem is I love everything. I love everything. I really do. No, that's not true. I don't love absolutely everything. I don't talk about things I don't love, but everything I do talk about is because I do love it. All right, let's see. Oh, I saw that Pear Blossom sounds fun. Yeah, it does. It's very fun. And the pear scent, Lee, is, oh my gosh, it's so good. I literally told him, like, I wish this was a perfume. I would wear it. So I might. If you guys smell me and I smell like pear, I may have used it. I very well may have. Don't drink it though. Even though it smells good enough to drink, don't drink it. That's not, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay, now we're gonna put our last couple finishing touches on here. We've got, where did Meryl go? Uh-oh. Did I lose the squirrel? Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh gosh, we have a runaway squirrel. Runaway squirrel. Where did she go? Meryl. Like she's gonna answer me. Where'd you go? No, where is she? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't see her. I don't see her. Oh no. Okay, she's got to be here somewhere. There's this. There's this. There's the stamp set. There's markers. There's my ink pad. Oh, my Lanta, where did she go? Meryl, where did you go? Did you get squirrely on me? I can't find her, friends. Do you see her? Am I blind? Let me zoom out. Oh, can I? There's my mess of a desk. Do you see her somewhere? Am I completely missing it? Oh, she's not stuck in between my inks. I cannot believe this. I completely misplaced her. No. Craft tables do eat stuff. You're exactly right. Oh, wait. Is she under here? Oh, no, she's not here either. Oh, no. Where did she go? Oh my gosh. Huh. She snuck into the SMC kit. There she is. She was enjoying the spinner. Let's see. No, Ollie is not chewing anything, thankfully. Spin. No, that didn't work. There we go. We found her. We found her. Crisis averted. Oh my goodness. Chaos. Chaos resumes. Chaos is everywhere. Okay. Now that we know where she is, and she's going to sit tight right here so we don't lose her, let's grab our little branch here. Sorry, I was panicking. I'm like, oh, I can't find her. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, Hot Mess Express, friends. Hot Mess Express. All right, so now I kind of want to see, let's go ahead and put her on some foam tape because I'm going to pop her up and I want to see whereabouts she's going to land. That's sneaky Meryl. That's right. Such a mess. Goodness gracious. All right. I just got to the part where you moved her so she didn't get wet. Oh, that's right. That's what I did do. You're right. I got her out of the way and then I just lost her. Man, sneaky squirrel. All right, I feel like I should put her on a wobbler because I know all y'all and I know how much you love a good wobbler, but I think we're going to forego the wobbler tonight. I'm sorry. That is Chelsea's MO. That is her jam. I do love a good wobbler though. Don't get me wrong. But so I hope it's okay to share this. Yes, I will keep her in the screen. Definitely. I do hope it's okay to share this. I don't think it's like a secret or anything, but if it is, I'm so sorry. It's not Chelsea's secret or anything, but I have learned that wobblers are kind of going away. Not necessarily because of any one person or anything. It's just that they're not going to be like really made anymore. So if you love a wobbler, if wobblers are your happy place, run to Chelsea's store and get your wobblers. Get them, friends, before they are gone for good. Now, I don't know when they will be gone for good. I don't know. I just know that at some point it's going to happen. So I just want to make sure that you all know. Yeah, you can make a homemade wobbler, absolutely. But if you like having the the easy button, I push the easy button. So if you like doing that, then that's definitely what I do. So I understand if that is something that you would like to get. Okay, now I can move this monstrosity out of the way, and we've got our branch. Okay, so this is about where she's going to be. She's going to be standing on the fence. You're right. I know, Lenine. I'm sorry. I know. I love wobblers too, Bitty Penny. I know. They are really fun to use, and they add so much enjoyment to a card. Because even now, like I could see bumping her, and she just wobbles. It's just super fun. But they are going to be going away. And as far as I understand it, and this is not, I'm not 100% sure of the reasoning and all that, but as far as I understand it, it is because the material, I guess, that's used to make them is not going to be readily available anymore, or something to that effect. So, all right, we're going to put our little branch, I think maybe right about, okay, do we put our branch, you tell me, friends, do we put the branch at the top and a sentiment down here, or do we put the sentiment up here and our branch down here? What do we think? Branch at the bottom, sentiment at the top, or the other way around? What do we think? Yeah, you might want to do that, Lenine. Which way? Sentiment at the bottom? I don't even know which sentiment we're going to use, but okay, the branch at the top does make more sense, right? Why did I not realize that? Obviously, a tree is going to be taller. Duh. Okay, let me add a little bit more ink. High branch, yes. Okay, high branch. All right, that's what we're going to do. Oh my gosh, I'm actually kind of liking this scene. This is so weird for me. I literally never make scenes because I'm so bad at it. But I'm having fun with this one. All right, so we're going to move her, and we're going to hope and pray that this is a one and done and actually hit it on the first try. Boom. Okay. I boomed it. I boomed it. So good question, Lenine. If you all remember, we made some leaves. So there we go. It's doing it again. Come on. There we go. We are going to put some leaves on our branch because why not? Why not? So we've got our little girl over here. Oh, she's so stinking cute. And now we've got our branch in place. Now I am going to kind of color it in the same way that I did with this down here. I'm going to use maybe we'll come in with this one a little bit. Hold on a second. Let me turn this so I can actually color it the right way. Let's see. We can kind of color it like this. I might throw maybe a little bit of gray in there too. I'm just doing some very simple coloring, just kind of going over the top of it. Nothing too crazy. First time we've seen unanimous agreement. I guess when y'all know what you want, y'all know what you want. Who am I to argue? I do what the masses tell me. I am a people pleaser. You all say we want to see the branch at the top. You all see the branch at the top. So I guess actually while we're doing this, maybe you can give me a unanimous agreement on the next part, which is the sentiment. Which sentiment do we want to use with this set? So we have, again, just a refresher, we have squirrel, we have are you nuts? Oh nuts. Squirrels just want to have fun. Hope you are feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Let's get squirrely. Nothing compares to you. So what do you all think? Which of these would we use? I know I have a preference. Well, I like them all, obviously, but I know which one I'm feeling for this card, but I am, again, very happy to be led by all of you. The squirrel is definitely mischievous, for sure. Got a little gleam in her little eye. Little eyelashes twitching at us. She's up to something, that's for sure. Okay, so we just got a little bit of different color into the branch. Nothing too crazy, very simple coloring. Okay, and now we can add some of our leaves in here. So we're going to put her, she's going to be right about here, standing on the fence. Let's get squirrely. Nothing compares to you. Okay, I choose Irene's choice. That's why I love you. That's why I love you. All right, we're going to bring in, where is it? Why do I lose everything? Everything. All of the things are lost. Oh, it's literally in front of my face. the Trinity pickup stick. If you guys don't have this, the Trinity pickup stick is the superior one on the market. Again, I have several of them because I love them that much. All right, we're going to put some leaves there. We're going to put one maybe hanging off there. We're not going to use the super big ones. I think I'm going to just kind of stick with the little ones. But I did want a little bit of color variation, so maybe we'll do this kind of bigger one. Maybe we'll do 2 like that. Oh, what do we think? We kind of like it like that? I'll just kind of have it sticking off the edges of the branches there. Nope, the grid is not the fence. We are not leaving off the grid just yet. All right, so do we like it like this, do we think? Just put these little leaves just kind of sticking off of the, or do we put the big one down maybe? Maybe we put this one up here and put the bigger one down. That's, yeah, I think maybe that makes more sense. And maybe this one kind of under her a little bit. Oh, or maybe oh, wait a minute. What if we do 2 leaves there? I don't even know what I'm doing now. I'm just playing around. Do 2 there. No, I don't know. Do we do a big one here? And then we just kind of cover it up a little bit? Do we like that? We need 5. Yeah, I know we can't just do 4, right? We need a 5th one. Maybe, I feel like we need another green one. Maybe like a light green one. Maybe we do 2 off of this branch. No, they're too close together. Maybe 2 off of this branch? Oh, wait, okay. So maybe we do a bigger one or a medium one and a smaller one there. Like 2 together right there. And then a smaller and a smallest. And then the big one just kind of hanging off the edge there. What do we think? Like that? Oh, you're leaving? Okay. Oh, who's leaving? Wait. Paula, are you leaving? Oh, Bitty Penny's leaving. Bye, Bitty Penny. Thanks so much for stopping in, friend. All right, we are just about to, yeah, I did think about falling off the branch. I did think about that. I was going to do a little pile of leaves, but then I realized I didn't really want to do a fall scene. All right, we're going to go with this. I think we're going to go with this. So let's glue down our stuff here. We're just going to put a drop of glue. As this is the night of InkyStamper, yet another thing that I have purchased from InkyStamper. I can 1,000,000% say Chelsea absolutely enabled me for this one because I was not even remotely interested in getting the glue press. Not even a little bit. I wanted nothing to do with it. I was like, there's no way that that's going to be good for me. My carpal tunnel is not going to ever allow me to like squeeze something like that. Don't even play. And then I met her in Rockford at the Stamp Scrap Art Tour. I'd seen her, of course, before on Craft Roulette, but that was my first time actually meeting her in person. And she was using this at her make and take on the Friday night. And she insisted that we all try it. And I was like, I don't know about this. And then she put it in my hands. And I have never looked back. It was like life-changing. So I definitely owe my love of the stamp press to one Miss Chelsea Comer. So, and I'm so glad that she kind of insisted that I try it because she was so right. Oh my gosh, this thing has absolutely changed my stamping life. It's like as important to me as my glass board, as my regular Misty stamping tool, as just everything. I love this thing so much. I have 3 of them now. I buy multiples of things because I don't trust myself not to break stuff. Okay. Ooh, speaking of, things go flying. All right, so I'm going to push those down a little bit. So, okay, look at that. We got some leaves. They're so cute. Okay. Oh, crazy catch. What happened? Oh, there was a catch in there. Oh, cool. Okay. All right. Here we go. Now, let's peel and reveal. Oh, we love a peel and reveal, right? Look at that crisp line. Oh, I love it. Okay. Okay. We're so close. We're so close, friends. Almost there. Now, let's do our sentiment. So did we decide? Did we decide on the sentiment? I feel like I saw Let's Get Squirrely a few times. And then 1 vote for my choice, which I appreciate, Jen. All right. Let me scroll back up a little bit. See if I missed anything. Let's see that. Okay. Near the oh. Okay. 5. Simple. Sorry, I'm scrolling back. You do have to get the squirrel, and he's so cute. I was making my chaos cards and posting. So oh no, okay, good. Maybe both of them. I believe the grid paper. Ah, see, Linda caught it. You are absolutely right, my friend. Squirrels just want to have fun. Let's get squirrely, 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 squirrel. Okay. All right. I see a few choices, but it looks like we're going to do let's get squirrely. All right. So let's see how we can audition it too. Yeah, I think it looks cute right there because she's going to be right about here. And then let's get squirrely is going to fit right about there. That's cute. It's cute. I think it's going to work great. Okay. So we're going to do nothing compares to you. We're going to do let's get squirrely. And we're going to put it right about here. Let's get squirrely. Or maybe let's do off center just a little bit so that it's kind of like the leaves and where she's going to be are going to be right about that. Yeah, I think I like that better. So not all the way over, but definitely a bit more off center. Okay. I think that looks about right. Kind of equidistant between the leaves and the fence. Yeah. All right. I think we're good. All right. Just a reminder, it's almost time. Hashtag Inky in the chat if you are interested in winning a InkyStamper gift card tonight. All right. Let's see. Let's pick this up. Make sure that we like where it's even. Yeah, I think that's going to look pretty nice. Pretty nice. And even though I'm not doing it tonight, in case any of you have not done this before, if you're always scared of stamping directly onto your base or on anything, if you're worried about it, grab a piece of packaging like your InkyStamper packaging, drop it in there and just stamp there first and kind of see, or a piece of clear acetate is better, clear packaging, I should say, because if you do that, like if I stamped on this, say that it was the whole clear packaging, if I stamped it right there and I took this back, I could still see usually through the clear packaging where it landed and if I liked it. So just a little tip that can help. All right, because then the acetate just wipes right off. All right. Let's see. Okay, where'd my black ink go? I have a mess. I say, where did my black ink go? I have 5 of them right in my vicinity. And I'm like, where did it go? All right, here we go. I'm not gonna heat emboss this one. I'm just gonna put my black sentiment down. And we're just gonna lightly press this one. Because I'm pressing so lightly, we might need to do it twice, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't. Yeah, I don't think we do. I think once was good. Oh, you're liking the card? Thank you. Thank you. I was not sure. Like I said, this is so not my forte in the slightest, but we're getting there. All right. So now we've got our sentiment down and our stamping is done, friends. We are just down to the very last little bit here. So now we, as a few of you noticed rightly, we need to get our grid. So our grid is going to be this paper right here. So we're gonna put it on the strip. So what color do you think we should add? So we've got browns, blues, greens, and a little bit of yellow. Thank you, Christy. Thank you, Suzanne. Oh my gosh, Julie, you guys are so nice. Thank you. I don't know if I can do more scene cards, Tara. This is like stressing me out so much. This is not my jam. Not my jam. But Chelsea's stuff makes it easy because, like I said, she's got so many things that work well together. Like the leaves, I just thought were so cute, and with the branch and the square, it just worked together. So she kind of did that. But yes, I definitely did step out of my comfort zone. So thank you. Okay, so what do we think? Do we do a yellow piece? Do we do a green piece or a blue piece? And then we have like a light, medium, and dark of each. So we could do like a blue. We could do, let's see. We could do a brown too. I forgot about that. There's also brown if we wanted to go that route. I don't know if that's too much brown. Let's bring her back in so that we kind of get the full effect. All right, so we could do this green. We could do, let's see, we could do like a yellowy, kind of yellowy green. What do we think? I will be guided by you, my friends. You tell me. There's also like gray if we want to do that. I don't know about gray though. Okay, so there's this color brown. It's kind of a lighter color. There's this darker brown. Let's see. We've got a blue. I see brown, green. There's that blue. It's a little bit more tealy kind of a blue. There's that green, which I think looks kind of pretty. There's a lighter green. I see two votes for brown, 1 vote for dark brown. Okay. So it looks like brown kind of has it. Oh, thank you, Lisa. That's so kind. I am my own worst critic by far. All right, so we have, it looks like brown or green is the vote, but I see a few dark browns in there. Okay, so we're liking the dark brown. Okay, then the last question I have, no, not the last question. The last question about this paper I have, because we made this whole scene, should I cover this whole panel or should I leave it with a white border? I was thinking light green too, but I will do what the people ask. Oh, I do see a green now. Oh no, now there's as many greens as there are browns. Uh-oh, dark brown tree. Oh, for the tree. Oh, Sharon. Oh, that's okay. That's clever. That's clever, friends. Did you catch that? Sharon saying do a dark brown because then it's like an illusion of the tree trunk that the branch is coming off of. That's really, really clever. Cover all? Okay. So one for white border, one for cover the whole. Okay. All right. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the dark brown and we're going to cover this whole thing. So that's going to be a 1-inch piece. All right. So I'm going to pull this out. Let's go ahead and do that. Whole thing. Okay. I hear you, friends. See, this is why it takes a village. It totally takes a village. Making cards takes a village for me. And the brown, that was genius, Sharon. Okay, so we're going to grab this. This is a 6-inch piece, so I'm just going to push it back to 1 inch, or to 5 inches, so that I get a 1-inch strip over here. So I'll put that off. And then this is 4 1/4 wide. I could not agree more, Lisa. I could not agree more. 4 1/4 tall. There we go. 1 inch wide, 4 1/4 long. Okay. So Chelsea is coming in clutch for this Craft Roulette card, a bazillion %. Okay, now the other reason I should say that I'm totally okay with this brown is because we are going to do one other thing, and that is bring in some doodle twine that I also have from InkyStamper. Now I have this blue. I have other colors. I can't seem to find them all. I have this blue, and I also have this like gray and white twine. Or I have this leftover twine that's from Lawn Fawn. Yes, but wait, there's more. There's always more. So do we want this like pop of blue? Do we want this light gray? Or do we want this green and blue combo from Lawn Fawn? I, again, will be guided by all of you. So I will go ahead and get this tacked down while you tell me which twine I should use. And if you're just joining me, welcome. Make sure you put hashtag Inky in the chat if you are interested in winning a gift certificate to InkyStamper tonight. Because who isn't? I like the leftover Lawn Fawn. Oh, Lawn Fawn. Okay, I do see a couple blue. Green. Okay. It does absolutely seem like the tree trunk. That was an inspired choice. All right. Now I'm hoping that I might need to get this just off the side enough to make sure that I can still open the card. So I might have to trim it down just a hair. But here, we'll fold it and make sure that we can just kind of butt it right up against the edge there. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh my gosh. Inspired. Absolutely inspired. I can't believe I'm making a scene card, y'all. Like who even am I? Okay, green. Okay. All right, y'all. You've spoken. Okay, Lawn Fawn's going to come in for this one. All right, so the reason I have not yet glued down my book binding is because I'm going to actually take my thread here, my ribbon, whatever you want to call it, my twine, and put it right in the middle. And I might maybe just wrap it around a couple times. Maybe. I don't know. Once, twice, I'm not sure. One more time, and then we'll just kind of bring it out this side, and then we'll tie it in a little bow. What do you think? We're just gonna. Is that too much? Did I do too much? I maybe just did too much. It's pretty bulky now inside. Let's fix that. Maybe we just come around one time. There we go. Just the one time. Okay, we'll do just the one time. That works. And we will tie it. Now, Chelsea is a bow aficionado. I don't know how she ties the most amazing bows, but she always does. They're so fantastic. And I'm always blown away by how she manages it. I don't even understand how she does it. My bows, not so much. Not so much. But we're going to try it anyway. Now, here is a little trick that, because I struggle with bows, I have learned that I'm happy to pass on to you. For anybody else who struggles with this, we only have 2 hands, right? So it's kind of hard to to do it. So grab your double tweezers, or your reverse tweezers, I mean, there's your pinch. So now you don't have to sit and try to hold it while you're tying your bow. So that is now my little bow, or my little pinch part. And I can take this and kind of take my time tying it tight, pulling it taut, and then finagling it till it fits again. There we go. Pull this back down. See, mine always get twisty. Like they always kind of point in a weird direction. I can't ever seem to get them to point the way I want them to. And I don't know why. Sometimes I kind of glue the edges down a little bit just because I can't seem to get them to work right. I don't know. But we can move the tweezers. I might go ahead and glue these down just a little bit, just because they're not quite behaving. I don't know. Or do we let it just fly free? Do we just let it fly free? I wanted it to be sideways, but it doesn't look like it wants to be. Maybe I just kind of glue it to where it stays like that at least. Oh, I don't know. I struggle with bows. I really do. Oh, I'm glad you guys like the tip. Good. Okay, we're going to just cut these edges off just a little bit. I'm going to leave them a little bit longer so I have some wiggle room in case I want to do something else with them. But for now, we're just going to kind of cut those off like that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to cut them down more. And then at least we can glue this part down now. And then we can just put our little squirrel on and we will be done, friends. And then I get to pop over to the Facebook group and see what you have all been working on. So if you don't have your photos up yet, get those up so I can go check it out and share it with everyone. All right, and push this down. And we're going to let it just set for a little bit. So where are my big magnets? Here's a big magnet. Oh, I struggle with adulting too, always. Adulting is not for the faint of heart. All right, we're just going to kind of hold that down a little bit, just like that. And then I'm going to grab my squirrel. Oh my gosh, friends, I cannot believe that I have made a scene card. How? How did this happen? I do not make scene cards ever. They are so far out of my comfort zone. I don't think I could have done it without all of you. So thank you. Thank you so much. I truly think that this is only possible because you were so supportive. And because you helped me make decisions. Because, again, adulting's hard, and I don't make decisions very well. All right, let's grab this little lady here. And she's going to go down right about here, I think. I'm kind of loving her little green eyes. Let's get her a little closer to the sentiment. Yeah, right about there. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. I think we're just about there. Let me just trim this down a little bit more. And we have a bookbinding card. What? I mean, come on. I do think I need to stick this down a little bit. Do I need sparkle spots? Or do I not? I'm not sure. Do I need sparkle spots? I feel like the answer to do I need sparkle spots is always yes, but I'm not sure. I don't want to do too much either. I'm going to hold that in place a little bit. I'm just trying to I'm trying to keep these from wiggling around too much. Like I want the bow to kind of stay sideways, I guess, and I'm not very good at knowing how to get it to do that. So there we go. All right. No sparkle spots. Okay. I wasn't sure. What I can do, though, is put a corgi butt on the back. So my corgi butt is going to go right on the back because yours truly made this card. There we go. Ta-da! All right. We have a bookbinding craft roulette card, friends. Yay! All right. So real quick, the parameters. We have the bookbinding card, right? Bookbinding card. We have the roadside market colors, the blues, yellows, greens, browns, all that good stuff. We have the grid right here. In case you can't see it, there you go. There's the grid. And what else do we need to have that I'm drawing a blank on? Plants. There's our little leaves and the tree. Technically, the tree is a plant, right? Here we go. She's so cute. Oh my goodness. I love her. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping me get there because I was not sure it was going to happen. Okay, now tonight I can take a picture of her and she can put her up on the Craft Roulette website and in the Card Chaos group and in InkyStamper's group, because this is made entirely with InkyStamper products, with the exception of the ribbon. Oh, or the twine. I guess this is from Lawn Fawn. But everything else, thank you to Chelsea for carrying such fabulous products in her shop. Again, I've linked her store below. If you've not checked it out, please do. Her shop is fabulous. And her line of stamps and dies are so darn cute. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad you had fun watching me create, Heidi. Thank you so much. And thank you, Tara. Thank you, Janice. Oh my gosh, you guys are too good. Thank you for the support. Okay. It's my turn to have fun now. No, I've been having fun all night. But now I'm really excited because I get to see what you all made. So let's check it out. I'm going to share my screen. And let's go see what everyone has made. I'm so excited. Absolutely love this part. Okay. Oh, and I meant to tell you all, I'm so thankful because we have crested the 500 members mark. We have crested 500 members. I cannot even believe that. This is amazing. The group is just growing and you are just so supportive and you really just make my days. So thank you for being so amazing. Okay, let's see. We're going to go to the media tab and then the albums tab, and then we're going to see what we should have had for Card Chaos that didn't quite happen yesterday, but some of you went ahead and did it anyway. So thank you again to Gloria for being so kind and for being okay with having to cancel, even though she jumped in last minute too. So she was fabulous. Okay. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Reagan. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. First up, we've got Natasha. Now, just a reminder, the theme for the week yesterday was no stamping. So we're going to see how everybody interpreted that. So she says, die cut when you can't stamp. Right you are, my friend. An artist square card size, which is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, or as I like to call it, a cardith. She says she doesn't make enough of these, and I don't either. I need to make more. Leftover pink fresh washi tape flowers for my Craft Roulette 200th card. 200 cards. Amazing. Congratulations, Natasha. Stampin' Up circle die, alternate sentiment. The rose color is very hard to match, and the photo highlights the color difference. I think it looks fantastic. I love the purple. I think it's beautiful. That's fabulous. Oh, Sue, that's such a kind compliment. Thank you. I made a scene without the tantrum to go with it. Thank you. Thank you so much. I did try to adult tonight, didn't I? But the good kind of adult, the crafty, fun adult. All right, Paula. Ooh, Paula, look at you. Hey, I recognize some flamingos. And some butterflies. And so she used some leftover products from the Saturday morning crafting kit, which that's the other thing I should have mentioned was with SMC, as we like to call it. There are usually so many leftover things that you can make a bunch more cards with. Chelsea is really generous and gives us so many things to work with that we can just kind of keep making. It's fantastic. This is really, really cute. I love that. And you're right. No stamping. She did it. Nailed it. She says, can't let no power keep us down. Thank you, friend. I used leftovers from Saturday's stamping ephemera. Took 9 minutes and 32 seconds. Another new to me fold. I hope everyone plays along. I appreciate you playing. Thank you. I have not tried this fold yet. I keep seeing it popping up and it's super cool. And it looks super complicated too, but I have a feeling it's doable. Maybe not for me, I don't know, but you did a fabulous job with it. So well done, friend. Very well done. All right, up next we've got Christy. Oh, wow, what a cool card. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's very amusing. No, it's not. It's just really, really pretty. She says, I forgot to set the timer, but I think it took me 15 to 20 minutes. That's perfect. She said, I was all prepared for tonight, so I decided to craft anyway. So when I can't use stamps, dies and stencils are a great go-to. Absolutely. I had fun, and I hope Irene gets her power back soon. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, definitely. And for those who also were going through this in the different parts of the Midwest, I do hope you are all safe as well. And I'm kind of digging that background with all the different, like the prints. That is really neat. Is that the stencil that you're referencing? If so, I might need to know where you got that because that is really cool. I like it. Well job, friend. Oh my gosh, Linda Gorman. What on earth? Look how beautiful this is. Look at all that color. Holy smokes. So Linda Wetterland says, great take on the open strips fun fold. We called it the Shutter Z fold. At least that's what I'd seen it called before, the Shutter Z fold card. So this is the card that I showed earlier that we did in SMC, except Linda has taken it and done some amazing things with it. Look at this. I'm blown away. And sunflowers, granted, sunflowers are my favorite, so I am maybe a little partial, but the color on that against that deep green, oh my gosh. Chef's kiss, friend. Chef's kiss. Oh, it's an Echo Park stencil. Okay, thank you. I got to check that out. I like that stencil a lot. All right, up next. Hey, there's some more of the ephemera from Saturday Morning Crafting. Linda says the background is paper I'm trying to use up. Very nice. And she did it herself, right? She did the background. Yeah, I think she did. And this is, look at the sparkly ephemera too. The glitter was like already on the cardstock, so we didn't even have to mess with it. And of course, sparkle spots. Sparkle spots make everything better. Beautiful work. And again, no stamping. No stamping. So good. So good. All right, up next. Oh, Christy has another card. Yay. So, oh my gosh, this is really cute. Speedy recovery. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I love how you mixed and matched the pattern papers. That is fantastic. Oh, I love it. And even the way the tree just kind of goes right outside of that border. So good. So good. So made this one with doodlebug papers and clay hearts, done in just under 15 minutes. Perfect, friend. I'm telling you, pattern paper is definitely something that should be a go-to for fast cards, right? Like pattern paper is fantastic for that. All right, let's see. Up next, we got Lisa. Took longer than 15 because die cuts didn't cut as well as the others I did over the weekend. The background is several distress oxide and mica sprays. Oh, cool. I love the dies, even if they're a pain in the rear. Some dies are like that. When they're intricate like that, make sure you're not using any kind of squishy mat, like a magnetic mat can have too much give. It's always best to do it between two hard plates and sometimes even include a shim. Even if it's just a couple pieces of cardstock, that can make a big difference to make it easier for cutting. Just in case you didn't know that. You probably do know that, but just in case you didn't. Definitely use two hard plates for that. It makes a big difference. But I think that you did a fabulous job, and those leaves are gorgeous. Really pretty. I'm wondering, actually, oh, wait a minute. Sue says, you're all amazing. Try to do a 15-minute card. Operative word is tried. That is usually my operative word, too. Tried is usually the case. But like we always say on Monday nights, 15 minutes is just a goal. We do our best. We do our best. If we can make it in 15 minutes, great. You pat ourselves on the back. If we can't, you know what? We still took time to do something fun for ourselves, and that is what's worth it. All right, up next. Oh, I'm loving seeing this ephemera. This is making me so happy. Chelsea, I hope whenever you watch this, you're enjoying this too. Look at us getting all this amazing use out of this kit that you shared with us. It's so good. And I have to ask, I wonder if the sun is also on a spinner, because it's so awesome. Awesome. All right, very cool arrangement of the ephemera. I agree. Super, super cute. I even love how you did the little florals on either side of the Hello Sunshine. So cute. And that little toucan, I think he might be my favorite little toucan. He's super, super cute. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Well jobbed. All right, up next, we've got Lorraine. Oh, look at you with a Christmas card. So she said, use the Spellbinders Gnome Tree die. It took me way longer than 15 minutes, partly because I didn't watch any videos to show how to put it together. Girl, I have been there so many times. I'm like, oh, I can do this. I've got it. 15 minutes. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I should have learned how to do this first. Sometimes it's a little tricky. And I'm glad that you said that, because I have this die and I have not yet tried to put it together. So note to self, watch a video, Irene. So I will not stress myself out with that. But you did such a good job. Such a good job. And can we just take a moment to appreciate the colors here? You have such fun Christmas colors. I love when we do something that's a little non-traditional, because, I mean, of course, we've got our reds and greens, which is beautiful, but it's not like a deep, deep green. It's like a summery green. And then the turquoise and then that light pink. So pretty. So pretty. Really, really clever. Let's see. Oh, I wish I'd heard your tip about die cutting a couple weeks ago. I figured it out on my own about a week ago. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. Sorry, it didn't come up sooner. But you know, you do, and then you learn, right? Like, that's how I've learned. Linda, oh, of course, this beautiful card had to be yours. It's gorgeous, all done from scratch in under 15 minutes, except the poinsettia. Okay, poinsettia or poinsettia? I have said poinsettia my whole life, and I always kind of got a twitch when somebody would say poinsettia, but I recently looked it up, and I'm pretty sure the dictionary said it was actually poinsettia, and my mind was blown. So I'm like having an internal struggle. Is it poinsettia or poinsettia? And is it the part of the country you're in that makes the difference? I'm very confused. All right. Rick says, confession, it's using the suggested colors in the package. Oh, okay. Still, it's fabulous. It's fabulous. And sorry, you're not Rick. You're Rick's wife, obviously. But you did a great job. And you too, Linda. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. And I love how you use the flower. Let's call it the flower for the O. So pretty. So pretty. And oh, you know what? Speaking of Craft Roulette, this might be a good one for lace on the base. That if you dropped it down a little bit, you could have lace on the base. That's perfect. Oh, and another beautiful Christmas card. Look at you guys busting out the Christmas cards. I'm loving it. You said poinsettia at the florist. Okay. All right. That makes me feel a little bit better. I'm going to pause real quick and take a quick drink because I'm starting to cough. Excuse me. Normally there's two people here, right? And we're both talking. Oh my gosh. Something else that Chelsea and I share in common is our love of hint water. This isn't any kind of post or like promo of any kind, but if you guys like water and you don't like flavored water, because I am not a flavored water girl, this is just water that happens to smell really good. So yeah, highly recommend. Anyway, hint water for the win. All right, back to Linda's gorgeous card. I love how you offset the sentiment too. That is super, super cool. Okay, so far we've reached for pattern paper. We've reached for die cutting. Am I missing something? What else have we done? Another way of doing no stamping. I feel like there was another one I'm missing. Okay. All right. Well, so far pattern. Oh, but layers. Okay. So layers. So pattern paper we've done layering and we've done die cutting. Okay. Let's see if there are other ways that we've interpreted this. All right. Moving on. Great job, Linda. Nima, look at you. Oh my gosh. Took me a little more than 18 minutes because I couldn't stop adding things. I have totally been there. I used pieces that I had already cut in my room. Perfect. I only had to cut the rectangle and the sentiment. The girl, I recognize her from Maremi's Bits and Bobs book. If you all are not familiar with Maremi, she has books that she sells on Amazon of art that she's created, and it makes such cool ephemera. I have a couple of her books. This is one of the ones that I have, and I've done like junk journal pages and stuff with it, but it's great for cards and everything. They're so, so good. Oh, look at you, Paula. This is what I have right here, Peach. My favorite as well. Tried mixing it with the pineapple, by the way. Just a pro tip on hint water. The peach and pineapple together, chef's kiss. Beautiful work, Nima. This is lovely. And I am kind of obsessed with how you did the awesome. I have to ask, is that vellum behind it? Because if so, I've literally never thought to do that. And I think it's incredible. I think it's absolutely incredible. You got to tell me if that's what you did. I'm blown away. That is so good. So good. Oh, and look, we got a little more lace on the base. I just caught that. Beautiful work. Gloria. Oh, okay. Gloria did show me this last night. I have to tell you, she showed me this last night and I was blown away. So she and I were both planning on using products from BoQ Creations in honor of Joyce, who was going to be on the show originally. And Gloria has such an eye for developing, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not quite collage, but she just has such a good eye for seeing how things work in conjunction with each other without overwhelming each other. Like, I don't know that I could have ever used a starfish like that, which I'm pretty sure it's a 3D starfish, right, Gloria? I don't know that I could have ever used it and made it look even half as gorgeous as what she did. So this is the card she was going to make live for everybody. So unfortunately, we missed the opportunity to see her use it live, but we do get to see the finished product, and it is really beautiful. And thank you, Nima. Yes, okay, vellum. I'm gonna have to try that technique, friend. That's awesome. All right, so let's see what Gloria said. She said, since I was covering for Joyce at BoQ Creations, I wanted to celebrate her creations. Exactly, me too, friend. Here's the card I would have made last night using BoQ's Beach Memories 12x12 paper. Oh, fussy cutting the starfish. Oh my gosh, that's paper? I thought it was 3D. I thought it was an actual starfish. Stop it. Even when you showed me last night, I thought it was an actual starfish. Well, maybe not like an actual, but like a 3D, like, I don't know, like a resin or something. I cannot believe that that's paper. Okay. See, this is why we do Card Chaos Live, because we get to see these things happening in real time, and wowzers. Okay, see, you too, Tara, right? That looks straight up 3D. Wow. I have no words. Literally, I saw this last night and I still thought it was 3D today. Goodness gracious, you are so talented, my friend. It is our loss that we didn't get to see you craft live, but definitely our joy to see it here right now. So thank you for sharing. And we'll get you on the show again, my friend. Don't worry. Okay, Kat. Oh, Kat, look at you. Embossing folder plus paper flowers and bling equals elegant but easy card. Absolutely. So cute. And the embossing shows up much better in person. I can see it. It says with sympathy. That's a really lovely card. And I like that it's understated. It gives like just the right amount of, love and attention without being too much for the occasion. That's really pretty. Sorry, another quick drink. Oh my gosh, I love that. Oh, I like how you cut the edges to make it just shy on either side. That's a really nice touch. I don't do that enough. I can't help myself. I tend to do all four sides, but it's really elegant that you chose just to do the two and that it's just in the teal family. It was really pretty. Really, really pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay. Oh, Gloria says the starfish from Boku Creations paper. The longest part was fussy cutting that starfish. Well, you nailed it, friend, because that looked straight up like a 3D starfish. You completely just blown my mind. But okay, this is really pretty, Kat. I'm so glad that you did it. I absolutely love this. And the embossing folder, did you say where it's from? Oh, no. Okay. Embossing folder plus paper flowers. It is a very elegant, and I can see why it'd be an easy card. I don't know if it'd be easy for me, but I'm glad it was easy for you, and I think it's beautiful. Well jobbed. Very well jobbed. All right, Paula. Oh, we got some more SMC stuff. I love it. So this is a different fold I learned this morning and decided it was perfect for the no stamping card. Even better. That's really cute. I love that you use the lemons. And of course, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Very cute. I have not seen this fun fold before. So it's almost kind of like it looks like the sentiment's almost like a hinge or a door. That's really neat. I'm kind of staring at it now, trying to like get all the little bits and pieces of it. That's super cool. I like the different papers that you put together too. That does look really cute together. Super, super pretty. And the ephemera pack, remind me, friends, where it's from. It was a company I'd not heard of before. Oh gosh, what company was it? Oh, I have it on my desk somewhere, but you've all seen my desk, so there's no point in me looking. I can't remember what the company was, but if anybody remembers, let's give them a shout out, since Chelsea said that she uses them and likes them. I'd not heard of them before. So again, a way to learn about new companies is through Saturday Morning Crafting, because Chelsea introduces us to different things. So well jobbed, Paula. This is great, friend. Thanks for playing along. All right. Oh my gosh, Lenine. Look at this. Okay, super cool. She said 1 of 5. Oh my gosh. Okay, you went to town. No stamping. I had these cards and decided to use them to make quick cards. Excuse me. It took me a few minutes each. Die cut several sentiment and put them together, trying to use up all the stuff in my stash. That's fabulous. Okay, so here's yet another way to do it. So using like card fronts. I didn't even think of that. Genius. Oh, and funnily enough, BoQ also has card fronts. So that's yet another way. So die cutting, layering, folding, tearing, and now we've got card fronts. Perfect. Oh, and embossing. Embossing, that's another one. Birdie Crafts, thank you. Thank you, Berta, for reminding me of Birdie. I appreciate that. Yes, Birdie Crafts. That's who made that ephemera pack, in case anybody is curious. That is gorgeous, Lenine. So let's see, do we get to see all 5? Ooh, sorry, sneeze coming on. Achoo, excuse me. Sorry, sneeze. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is stunning, and I immediately need her makeup routine tutorial. Like, is that something you can offer us too, Lenine? Because wow. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Tara. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. And again, something that looks 3D. It looks like you can pluck that right off, like the fabric. Gorgeous. Wowzers. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. That is just really like intense in the best possible way. You have such an incredible eye, Lenine. That is super, super cool. 3 of 5, no stamping, quick cards. And I love that. You have a cute little embossed background. You grab a sentiment, layer it up, and put it on the quick card front. It's fantastic. You got me on the makeup, Tara. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. I love these like really artsy, make you kind of think and look twice type cards. Super cool. Beautiful work. And then this one, 4 of 5. Oh my gosh, those flowers are gorgeous. They're bigger than she is. Look at that. It's just something introspective about it. You know, like you look at it and it makes you feel something. And that's what art should do, right? It should make you feel something. So good. I can't believe you made 5 of these. That's amazing. And here's the 5th one. Look at that. So beautiful. So beautiful. And it's understated and elegant and yet really evocative, like all at the same time. Again, such a beautiful eye for art. Well jobbed, Lenine. Very well jobbed. Oh, we've hit the end of the line, friends. Thank you so much for playing along, even when we didn't actually have Card Chaos, friends. You are just the absolute best. We do have one more from my dear friend Jen. Here we go. Keep it simple. Keep it simple is right. Hip hip hooray. Very cute. Very, very cute. I love it. And I recognize the background. That is the new waffle texture die from Trinity Stamps. I don't know where the sentiment's from though, but I kind of love it. You guys know I love big sentiments, and I love even more when they're all connected, because I'm not trying to sit and put together tiny little words, tiny little letters. Ain't nobody got time for that. So this is really cute. And I love your colors. They are so vibrant and they really just pop. Oh my gosh, you all did an amazing job. Amazing job. Round of applause. Yay. All right, let me just double check one more time, make sure that I didn't miss anything on the main page, since I did say that if anybody wanted to share anything on the main page, you could, if it wasn't Card Chaos specific. So let me just double check. I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, yep, here we go. Anne made some cards using the chicken. I love it. Oh my gosh. So my first set I got from InkyStamper was the chicken. Always so fun. Love her stamps and dies. I could not say it better myself. That is super darn cute. And look, oh my gosh, look at the little chicken wire. How cute is that? Oh no, wait, you got little feet coming out of the eggs. Oh my goodness, the eggs are hatching, friends. That is so cute. So cute. And I'm loving your eyeballs, by the way. The eyeballs are fantastic. They even have little eyelids. Oh, so cute. So cute. Chelsea will be very happy to see her set. I love it. It's so good. All right, make sure I'm not missing anybody else. Oh, I might be. Vicky's Craft Roulette card for this week. Look at that. Okay, so we got the bookbinding card. Absolutely. We got roadside market colors. Yep. We got reds and greens and yellows and browns. Yep. And we've got the grid. Oh, nice grid there in the background for sure. And plants. Nailed it, friend. Nailed it. And I love that you had that little bow in there too. Super cute. Very well jobbed. Another Craft Roulette card in the books. All right, make sure I'm not missing anything else. I think these are the cards that were shared. Okay. Yep. Okay. All right. Well done, friends. Very well done. Oh my gosh. What a great gallery. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I agree, Donna. No loose tittles, Jen. Exactly right. No loose tittles. The little dots on the I's and the J's, or as I like to call the tittles and the jittles, they're very difficult to find when they go gallivanting off of my desk. I mean, I have a whole squirrel that I could barely find. So, all right. So thank you again so much, everybody, for playing along. That was super fun. Now, one last chance to put hashtag Inky in the chatter box or in the chat if you are interested in winning potentially a $10 gift card to InkyStamper. And a major thank you while you guys are finishing that up. Thank you to Chelsea for letting me pop into her spot. I know I kind of went longer than she did. I apologize. It's just because I don't know how to make scenes. I can make a scene, but I don't usually make a scene. So this was different for me. But I appreciate that you are all still here and hanging out with me and just enjoying the evening. And we wish her a happy birthday vacation from afar. We look forward to her being back next week, Tuesday, though, of course. Don't forget to Saturday morning crafting. Make sure that you check it out on the InkyStamper website. There is the 6-month subscription if you're feeling like getting just whole hog, jump on in. Or there's, of course, you can just buy the August kit, which has a lot of really fun goodies she showed us, and it's super cute. So, all right, here we go. So we've got, this is my Craft Roulette card. One more time, we've got the bookbinding card. We've used all stuff from InkyStamper, that either her specific line of stuff, which this is a squirrel stamp and die set, and this is the Frameworks 2 die, but also the Doodlebug paper that I got from Chelsea, the inks that I got from Chelsea, basically everything that you see except for this twine. Everything else, you can get from the InkyStamper store. All right, here we go. Let's add the giveaway tool. Let me remove this, stop that screen, and add the other screen. Share screen, giveaway tool, here we go. All right, we have 40 entries, everybody. I think we love our InkyStamper, don't we? I think we do. All right, so for the first of two $10 gift cards to InkyStamper, I'm going to spin right now. Here we go, and draw. Now, if I don't have your email, let me know. I already have the gift card, so I can literally email them to you immediately after the show. You should just let me know. Scrapper Janice, congratulations. Okay, if you want to send me a quick message, make sure that I have your email address. I will get you your gift card right out. Congratulations. And thank you so much for being here as part of the live. Make sure too, if you can, get it to me. If you come back for the replay, if you're not watching live right now, or if you happen to leave, make sure that you let me know by, let's say Sunday night, if just in case you're not here still. But if you are, please send me over your email address through a message. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, I think YouTube. I don't know if I've ever checked my YouTube messages. I'm not sure. But if in case you're not here, just get a hold of me somehow, basically. Send me your email address. I will get you your gift card. All right. One more gift card. One more. I think we all want a gift card, right? We like that. All right, here we go. Draw again. This time, Nightbot's not winning stuff because Nightbot's not here doing anything tonight, I don't believe. All right, or maybe Nightbot is here. I don't know. All right, here we go. And Ruby D, yay, congratulations. So for you as well, my friend, if you could, please send me a message. Give me your email address. Let me know how I can get a hold of you, and I will send you over your code right away that you can use to purchase at InkyStamper. So thank you again so very much, everybody, for being here with me. I cannot thank you enough for all the fun tonight and for bearing with me while I made my very first scene card, which that's crazy. I cannot believe we made a scene. I made a scene. So I'm going to go take a picture of this and put it in all the places. And I am so grateful to you and to Chelsea for letting me pop into her spot tonight and have some fun with her goodies. So you all take a good long applause. Long applause for yourselves. Very well done. Thank you so very much. I hope you will join me next Monday for Card Chaos. And then, of course, next Tuesday, Chelsea will be back for some good traditional, original InkyStamper goodness. Thank you so much, everybody. Big hugs to you from the Chaos Zone. Grab some paper, friends. Craft something that really makes you smile. See you soon. Bye.